Making their first appearance in The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 299, Venom has been one of the popular villains in Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery. He even went on to make major appearances in the 1994 animated series and Sam Raimi Films, spawning its own comic series and even a film trilogy recently. There's no doubt that the character's popularity is significant, and in its multiple appearances, Venom has also taken up numerous hosts, sometimes only once and sometimes for a long period. But now it seems that Venom's latest host is shrouded in mystery in the All-New Venom comic series. Today we discuss Venom's all-new appearance, and maybe even possibly make our own deductions about this new host. Before we get into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. The introduction of an all-new Venom. Set inside a courtroom in New York City, Whitney Frost, aka Madam Mask, an organized crime leader as well as a longtime Avengers villain, was being put on trial for her manipulation that led to the previous year's citywide gang war among all the local gangs fighting to claim each other's territories. Paul Delacourt, who was assigned by the DA's office to prosecute the trial, instead tried to also pin the blame of the recent Venom war on Madam Mask, which her lawyer strictly objected to. Upon being told to maintain decorum by the judge, it was revealed that the trial was being telecasted live. Luke Cage, aka Power Man, the current mayor of New York City, who had been attending the trial, was thoroughly surprised by it. Sitting beside him was the editor-in-chief of the Daily Bugle, Joe Robbie Robertson, who explained to Luke that the live telecast was being done to provide closure to the grieving families. Despite this explanation, Luke objected to the trial by media, only to remember Robbie's son getting caught up in the gang war, though Robbie thanked his stars for his son making it out alive. The duo soon shifted their focus back on Paul due to his wrongful blaming of Madam Mask for the Venom War, fearing it would lead to her going scot-free. Also arriving at the trial was Richard Rick Jones, the hero sidekick who had taken up numerous mantles such as of the Hulk, Captain Marvel, and even Bucky Barnes. Meanwhile, Dr. Harlan McNeil, the recently imprisoned head of the Division of Advanced Idea Mechanics, or AIM, which had temporarily tied up with the criminal game Magia during the gang war, confirmed the woman in custody to be the one true Madam Mask, though he did make sure to name all of her other aliases too. Immediately after confirming it though, Harlan, using his glasses, made his boss aware of his location. To the shock of everyone present, Andrew Forson, AIM's leader, teleported inside along with his team, blasting the civilians to make them witnesses of what happened when AIM was misused. Rick and Robbie, though, managed to make their exit from the courtroom before it was held hostage, while Luke went straight to punch Andrew's suit. But to Andrew's delight, the battle suit was able to absorb the kinetic energy of Luke's punch, shooting it back in the form of an energy blast that threw Luke out of the courtroom window. As the AIM team focused on Madam Mask, they were shocked to see that she had escaped from her containment unit by breaking open the bottom and then creating a tunnel. On top of that, the group faced another shock in the form of the arrival of a brand new Venom, who wasted no time to start fighting the villain. As the fight went on, Dr. Harlan, who was an expert in body language, pointed out that Venom's host was not Dylan Brock, but somebody entirely new, as Venom's fighting style looked very different. Dr. Harlan felt that he had seen the new Venom host recently, most probably at the trial itself, while Andrew told his team to let the humans inside the courtroom go and put all their focus on defeating Venom. With the villains unable to defeat Venom, Harlan went on to notice the strength of Venom's webbing, which was already stronger than Spider-Man's, had increased a lot more, making the villains fail to move once bound by the webbing. Realizing that his new Venom could not be easily defeated, Andrew Forson teleported away with Dr. Harlan, while Venom pointed out that Andrew had made it to their list of enemies, which was a huge mistake for him. With the fight having ended, the people returned to the courtroom, including Luke, Robbie, and Rick. Realizing that the three of them were not present during the appearance of the new Venom, along with Madam Mask, the three of them questioned each other's alibis, which turned out to be weak at best. In the epilogue, Dylan Brock, having studied the news footage, informed Mary Jane Watson, aka Jackpot, and her boyfriend Paul Rabin that Luke Cage, Robbie Robertson, Rick Jones, and Madam Mask were his primary suspects for being the new host of Venom, as they were the only ones not present during the appearance of Venom, vowing to get the symbiote back for himself. An all-new host with an all-new look. The most significant change that had been made to Venom's appearance is his spider symbol being turned gold instead of white. This could be seen as a major clue directed at Luke Cage, being the possible new host, as his Power Man suit also incorporated a similar shade of yellow, making it his color. Also to note was Venom arriving at the courtroom from the same window from where Luke was thrown out. This gold symbol also matched with the gold mask of Madam Mask, and with Venom's fight against Andrew Forson coming off as a bit too personal, she would be the easiest suspect of all. For Robbie, it could be a significant way of powering up his longtime character to allow him to be a proper hero. While for Rick Jones, it wouldn't be a far-fetched theory, as he had taken up different powers along with superhero mantles in numerous appearances. The all-new Venom also had a bit of a power-up with the new host, as the symbiote's webbing had gotten stronger along with the new host's judo skills coming into play during the symbiote's fight. Judo in particular could be a major clue as to who the new host is, and of course, Dylan Brock is hot on the trail of the 4 suspects, desperately seeking the Venom symbiote. Marvelous verdict. With the 4 suspects being the new possible host of Venom, it seems that this mystery will be the major plotline of the all-new Venom series, with Dylan Brock playing the detective, possibly with the help of Mary Jane. With a shift to a new look and new powers being the result of the events of the Venom War, this new comic series is gearing up to be more adventurous and thrilling than ever. It'll be a treat to see Venom's all-new powers, which hopefully get explored soon, while the detective work to uncover Venom's new host will be another exciting plot to look forward to. If you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.